What's up, sisters?
What's up, sisters?
Why is your tone lower than mine?
Oh, sorry.
What's up, sisters?
What's up, sisters? What's going on?
What's going on, Charlie Maud? We are doing it.
Of course we are. We are
doing
what's
it.
going on?
A lot is going on. And today I am so happy this is happening because remember we started talking about it in December. We are recording in May.
Yeah. Oof.
But the most important thing is we didn't give up on the dream.
Exactly.
We didn't give up. Even though it took like 5 months to get to where we are today. Where we are today is actually like first recording, but at least I think I feel like we've come a long way.
We have. If you're not going to celebrate us, we are going to do what?
Celebrate ourselves.
Say
hello. We are What's Up, sisters.
Yeah.
And so today is going to be like just an introduction episode where you get to know who we are and what we believe in, why we have this podcast, launching for you very soon.
Yeah.
And a lot more
about where we are, why we are here, what we intend to achieve with this whole podcast, and most importantly, what do you stand to gain? Most importantly.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll first introduce ourselves. My name is Rabia too. You can call me Rabi. And who am I? Apart from my name,
what she is?
Apart from my name, what else can I tell you? I'm just a fun-loving person. I'm a sister. I'm your sister. And so let Maud introduce herself.
Well, I'm definitely your sister too. If you are not my sister, I am your sister. So guess what? My name is Nako Koikwe. There's another name, Gladys. Yes.
Really?
You can call me Maud. I am your sister, most importantly, and I'm so happy. I can be so quiet, but trust me, I am not a quiet person. You're going to love me, and I'm going to love you.
She's not a quiet person. But she can pretend to be a quiet person. She can pretend to be a quiet person.
It's good to be able to pretend sometimes. A necessary ingredients. Pardon me if you don't understand Tree, but this is Ghana.
So I am a quiet stroke, giddy person, depending on wherever I find myself in. And so today, who are you to me? Like, why are you here with me? Why are you here with me?
Why are you even here? What are you doing? Get out!
Why are you here with me? Are you a friend or are you a sister?
Well, what's your definition of a sister? What's your definition of a friend? My mom always tells me, see, sisterhood is not always blood. It's about who cares about you and who you care about. And I mean, it should be mutually beneficial. That's who a sister is. Someone you can really stand in the gap for. Someone you can sacrifice for. And I can do all of this for this lady right here.
Are you
so I can say she's a sister.
Let me think about it.
Let's say she's a sister.
Let's think about it. Okay. So yes, you're a sister. I would not want to start talking into details because
it's always like this. From our lives of our lives.
Okay, so Maud is a sister. We started as just mates. We started as just like random classmates or course mates, and then we became friends. And
then the real thing.
What happened?
Back then, there weren't so many iPhones in our class, so like you had to get close to the person with an iPhone for good pictures after class. And you're like, Rabi, remember my pictures? Because of that, I actually took her number. I thought that was the very first reason I got her number. I was like, please send me my pictures. Please send me my pictures. And then you become friends.
Yeah, I remember back then in school, I was having iPhone 6S. Or is it iPhone 6 Plus? I think 6S or something. That was somewhere in 2016. And I literally had everybody's contact in my class because at the end of the course or at the end of the class, everybody would be like, Baby, let me take a photo. Send my pictures to me. So because they don't have iPhones, there's nothing like AirDrop. So
we didn't really fancy iPhones. It's not like we couldn't have afforded them. We didn't fancy them. We wanted you guys to feel like you were on top.
Yeah, like we were on top. Like, now I believe that money gives you a lot of friends.
Yeah, money is not everything, but it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because poverty is expensive.
It's a disease.
It's very expensive. Poverty is very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Go look that up.
Yeah. Because like going back, like I'm now taking back to when we were in school, and the number of friends I had during diploma and the number of friends I had during degree. And I know diploma time the friends I had were because I had an iPhone. And in degree, even though I had the iPhone, a lot of people had iPhones at that time. So like, what value do you have? Like, shush.
Yeah.
So yes, that's how we are here. Thank you for being a sister because of an iPhone.
Well, it wasn't because. Well, initially it was because of the iPhone.
Because of camera quality.
You know how you meet a girl and you're attracted to her because of her beauty, or you meet this guy and he's so handsome.
Yeah,
and you get to know there's actually more about them than meets the eye, and then you fall in love with them. That was the story. I fell in love with her, but now. She's gone. She's taken. How I go do on now?
But you've been an amazing sister as well. Like from being a recipient of pictures to somebody that I think I received a lot from you as well. You know, in life, I think what is very necessary is food and good memories
and shelter.
Good food.
Is it Maslow's theory or something?
Maslow's theory. There is no memories. Rabi's theory. This is my I like keeping memories. I like taking a lot of pictures. I like taking a lot of videos and everything. But I feel like we exchange something beautiful. Like I'll give you good memories, you give me good food. Because I'll be in class and this year will come after first lecture. Rabi, the yam will get cold.
Oh my goodness, this story is never going to.
Everybody has to hear it. Rabi, the yam is going to get cold. And so let's go. So we go to one bush canteen under one tree and we are eating, home chop.
Right? Ghanaian breakfast. Heavy one. Boiled yam with some garden eggs stew, with some boiled eggs.
Yeah.
With a touch of herrings.
But you did well. You did really good though.
I didn't even know. See guys, I was just and
I was surprised at how you can wake up at dawn, because sometimes we have classes at 7 a.m. And by 7 you're already on campus with the food. I'm like, how is this girl doing
That's the sacrifice. So to be a sister, it's no easy things. Sometimes your sister it's getting on your nerves, but you still have to love them for it. Yeah. And sometimes it's the best time to even love them, because
I know, right?
You really don't want to love them at that point.
And who says sisters don't even step on each other's toes?
Hey, I owed this girl a Chinese restaurant outing. My goodness. And I messed up and
but it ended well. We'll have some story times.
We definitely will, So back to WhatsApp Sisters. What's our mission? Why did we birth WhatsApp Sisters in the first place? Rabi is going to tell you more. She has a lot in store for us.
Really? I have a lot. As if you are not behind the whole thing. After writing everything, and she says, okay, what I can say about WhatsApp Sisters is we realize we are on a journey to finding ourselves as well. Growing up, I think we are on a journey to finding ourselves, to growing, to making the best out of ourselves.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be selfish and greedy to doing it alone.
Yeah.
So we had to bring all of you guys along.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I remember in December we had a year review, end of year review. Like we do that.
No joke.
Even though we do not have money like that, we still take church. Do you know when we're in school?
Now we even take Ubers and all.
That is what I want to say. Like, when we were in school, the options we had for commuting from one place to the other is either walking or taking church.
No, in school we're taking transki. Yeah, we were sometimes, but most times when we were in school, we're taking Uber sometimes. Where it started fresh, and the prices were really cool back then. It's not like in recent times that it's
But how many times do we take Uber? Let's be true to ourselves.
Well, we're helping our health,
Hey. But today, more like we are able to take Uber
anywhere,
from
Uber to Tema.
God's been good. The church we still take, but it's the level now, super kakra. So, a big shout out to Allah, a big shout out to Onyame.
Shout out to Onyame.
A round of applause for him. At least now we don't really walk like that.
Yeah.
We take church plus Uber, and so anywhere you see us, you can see us on your screens, and in the next minute, Maud is in church going into.
And I told myself, you see, that's the thing. It's all about your confidence and knowing who you are. There's no pressure. This is me.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
Yeah.
So what I want us to all know, like I was saying, is that we all are on a journey to make the best out of ourselves. And so we didn't want to do it alone. We wanted to have a community of sisters who are going to be on the same journey with us. And we feel like having such a community is going to increase the pace of the growth and make us go far.
Yeah.
There's a saying that if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together with a group. And that's why we want all of you in this. It's going to be, the massive sisterhood community in Ghana, in West Africa, in Africa, in the world.
Of course.
We are here with you. We are going to learn together. We are going to experience our mistakes together. We are going to learn from them. We are going to advise each other. Whatever you have, your big sisters or your little sisters are here.
And when you know there's someone backing you and there's that confidence, you walk boldly, see, like they say, even though I can't, my God can. Charlie, this thing, I'm not good at it, but my sister can do it.
Yeah.
My sister can do it. I have this friend, she's so good in this.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, I can't do it. This job.
Yeah.
Like the kind of things, like the eligibility criteria. I don't meet this one, but I know with this one, let me talk to Rabi on it. She's going to teach me.
Yeah.
And so you see, you can't do it alone. Even if you can, you would have your flaws or something.
Yeah.
So having someone who can actually sometimes just shape you, have the checks and the balances, and you're going.
It's actually nice to have sisters.
It's so nice. It's so nice, and it humbles you. That's another thing. It humbles you. You realize that, Charlie, sometimes in life you get to a certain point and you can, especially if you're multi-talented, you feel like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this.
Yeah.
Maybe back in school you were so brilliant, you felt like, Charlie, I'm a shark. But after school you realize, Charlie, the book matter. And you realize that, oh, Charlie, this girl was even like, she wasn't good in school, and now she's making it like she's into makeup, and she's doing this, and she's going far, and it humbles you. And you realize that, Charlie, you really need someone. She needs you at some point. You also need her at some point. Like, it's so nice when we come together. It's so beautiful when we come together, because the fingers are not the same, but each of them needs the whole body.
Yeah.
The hand can't do without the legs can't do without the hands. Like, we really need each other to be complete. So this is the essence of What's Up Sisters.
And why What's Up Sisters? Like, the vibe. Like, what's up? Tell us what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell us. Tell us.
What's going on?
I don't know, but let me vibe with it. Hey, what's good? Okay, so again on Tell Us Sisters, like, did I just say Tell Us Sisters? That's one segment you are bringing, but let me shush until we get there.
Okay.
Let me shush until we get there. But if we are saying sisterhood, like we already mentioned some essence of sisterhood.
Yeah.
But what experiences have we had? Today's episode is going to be around sisterhood and us.
Yeah.
Because I feel if you are bringing something to your sisters online, what experiences have you had as persons before you feel like, okay, right now we can talk to these people? And mind you, we are not coming as experts or people that know everything in the book. Like I said, we are on a journey together and we want to do it with you. Yeah. Let me even tell them how it all started. Like we were at Vidai Cafe.
Yeah, Vidai Cafe.
Even though we didn't buy anything.
Oh my goodness, Rabi is going to kill me.
This is going to be a real podcast. So
we went to the menu, we were like, we'd rather go to Accra Mall. Why would I buy this or this?
No, like
No, not to say anyone shouldn't go to Vidai Cafe. No, I really love their coffee, their cappuccino.
They are good. I think we'll get money. We'll get money and start taking Vidai. We really love Vidai. That's why we went there to have our meeting. But just that we couldn't afford Vidai.
No, we felt like it didn't make sense that particular day. We were like, we were going to pick an Uber all the way from here to there.
The chances that day were
we could actually go to the mall, and most importantly, we were actually hungry. We were famished. Yeah. And it was early morning. It was late morning. It was getting to lunchtime. We're like, oh, so why don't we just wait instead of getting this bread?
To get like a coffee that costs for like 80 something. It
was more than that.
It was more than that. It was more. For me, if it was left for Maud, she would have bought it. But for me, because she wanted it, she was craving for it. But for me, I think on that day, like you said, because I believe there are days that we do not care about the price. That days we all have it. Like when you have your payday like this, the following day, you don't really care about the price tag. But you don't care about the price tag. But that day, you remember I even went to the library to do some enquiry before I came to you. And so the Uber thing and transport and everything, Charlie, it wasn't adding up.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so we went to Villaggio, we went to Vidai Cafe in Villaggio, and that was where we were. And then we were having the review. And we started talking about how to make money. And we spoke about how to make money. We spoke about how to have, distress, like take off stress from us. Mm-hmm. And we spoke about one thing as well. And so looking at that, we decided to be going out every month, like go chill out at restaurants. Mm-hmm. Did that ever happen? I think once.
It happened once.
No, is it twice this year?
This year,
we went to the local restaurants, even though it wasn't like in our bill, but it was our outing. Before we went to another restaurant.
My goodness.
So this year we've gone out twice.
Yeah,
we were supposed to go out like 4 times.
Yeah.
I know how to cook fried rice at home, so when I feel like going out,
we went to this place recently. Let me not mention the name. We took some spaghetti. I was like,
this Talia.
I make better spag at home than this.
Like really this is Talia.
I was like, we could actually do this at home. And I think this is some of the reasons why we should have sisters. We get to check each other.
I know a lot of you are.
When we go to the market, and everybody's like, Charlie, this one, don't buy it. Charlie, this shirt is not worth it. Let's go to that scanner. And every time we get like nice outfits at very affordable prices. And she's going to pay for something like Pachomina means here. Please, I'm the one paying. No, she can't pay that. We can't pay that amount. I'm the one paying. It's actually for her. It's nice.
And there's you all need sisters. Let me just say it. You need a sister, because just imagine you having a black sister who is very supportive of you. Like, how does that feel? And having if you don't have such and you have people, because like you said, sisters are not supposed to be like not only blood sisters. You can have sisters anywhere. If they care about you, they empathize with you, they understand you, they listen,
the same values,
share
the similar values. See, Rabi is a Muslim, I'm a Christian, but we have very similar values in terms of our relationship with our God and our focus, our priorities. So sometimes you realize you're from different or diverse backgrounds, but you can actually come together, appreciate each other, and then learn. Previously, when I was young, I had this, should I say perception or very bad one, like about Muslims, and I didn't want to see them. I was like, wow. And then growing up, I'm like,
look at you.
Thinking like I have a free mind now, I'm learning and getting to know her today. I was like, oh, Jana means heaven. And she was like, I told you that. I'm like, you didn't tell me that, so I learned it on myself. And it's really cool like that. That we can come together, appreciate our differences. It's actually going to make the world a better place.
It's a really good place. Because I wasn't initially as well. I didn't believe in friendship. I didn't believe in sisterhood. I didn't believe in, having that tight person that's literally knows almost everything about you. I am not preaching that, you need to be very careful before taking a sister.
By force bestie.
Yeah.
This is my bestie, and then you're quarreling.
Exactly. You need to be very strategic about it. You need to be very careful. You need to look out for people. You need to give yourself time before you can say, this person is my sister. Rush. This person is my friend. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot of time, but sometimes it takes a lot of time. And it's better when you give it a lot of time.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Because myself, we being Christian and Muslim, have I ever had a like best Muslim Christian friend? Like, I have a lot of Christian friends, but I've never really shared something special with a Christian before. And the most amazing thing is when we were in the hostel. I remember we can wake up at dawn.
I know, right?
Maud has her TV on. I don't know if it's Alpha R. That time it wasn't Alpha R.
I usually had this what's his name? Oh, Joel Austin.
Yeah.
Joel Austin. He had this early morning preaching he used to give, and it was always very powerful for me, very inspirational, and listening to the cools.
Yeah.
And today I actually heard her singing some Yahweh song. I was like, hey, this is good.
No, I like to sing gospel songs even from junior high school. My reason is that it's my understanding. You see, in Islam, everything is based on your intention.
Okay.
So if I'm singing a gospel song, I am telling you from junior high, wherever they put Jesus, I turn it to Allah.
Okay.
So it's my intention. I like the words in, and I feel it relates to me and my relationship with God. Let's say, I don't know one gospel song I can think of right now, but
you were singing one.
I was singing Yeshua. But Yeshua, is it God Yeshua or Jesus? Yes, exactly. Yeshua is Jesus for Christians. But it only came into my mind and I was singing. I think I just like the tone.
Okay.
You get it. But for Muslims, we
Does it have a danceable tone?
No, it's a trend on TikTok. You see TikTok? TikTok now will just be bombarding you with sounds. And so you will just be there and it just comes to your mind. You get it? But what I was saying is Maud will have the TV on and she's preaching and I'll wake up, I'll go do my ablution and I'm praying and we are both in the same room. She's like this on the bed, she's praying. And I am doing Allahu Akbar.
That's what they say when you come out, see your baby.
You know,
you're not feeling sleepy. You're saying, I can't get anywhere to sleep.
Yes,
it's about focus. What they say? What there's this thing they say? Something mind is never distracted.
Yes.
Like it means once you are focused, you can never be distracted.
Yes.
So you could actually be at a party.
A concentrated mind is never disturbed. Hey. I'm a sister. I'm a sister. That's what sisters do right there.
Even when I lack words, my sister did for me.
Yeah.
Like you go to a party. Have you ever seen that scene? You go to a party and there's someone beside the speakers and he's seriously dozing off. And the guy is sleepy. And you are walking around, you're like, like
there's so much
I really want to sleep and there's so much noise. Sister, when you are not sleepy.
I get it.
So yeah, what's up, sister?
So that's what we do, and honestly I respect our relationship because we do not disrespect each other's religion, not at all. We can talk about something and Maud will be like, Rabi, we need to pray. When we both know I am praying in my own way and she's also praying in her own way.
Yeah.
But we'll be like, Rabi, we need to pray about this. We need to do this. We need to do that. And sometimes we can be talking and I'll be like, at dawn, probably I'm 1 or 2 or 3. Maybe I'm going to do my tahajjud. I'll be like, but I just did my ablution. I'm going to pray. And she understands. She'll be like, at 12, Rabi, can you imagine? I couldn't even sleep. I felt like the spirit was telling me to wake up and pray. I felt like the spirit was waking me up and telling me to pray, and I prayed and I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, that's good. Wow. I hope that Allah like accepts our dua and everything. You know, she knows I'm not a Christian.
Yeah.
But she's telling me about the spirit. And I know she's not a Muslim. But I'm telling her about my tahajjud and telling her that I need to do this and all we know is she's a sister. I respect her values. She respects mine.
We understand.
And that is good.
And we are good to go.
And that's what we are preaching to you. It doesn't matter. Just get somebody that loves you, appreciates you enough to be there for you as long as you need them.
I think one thing you should know is that you don't have to force it. You don't have to force it.
Yeah.
It happens naturally.
Yeah.
Like people can be away from each other for years and they are still like very good sisters to each other. Yeah. So you don't have to force it, Charlie. I need a sister. Good. It's gonna happen if it's supposed to happen.
If you need a sister, you have to be a sister.
Because you don't have to end up. I mean, people are opportunists. They realize, Charlie, I can get this from this lady. Let me be a sister to her. You realize people do that sometimes. Yeah. They try to be close to you, and you feel like they are there for you.
Because of food.
Oh, I mean, you do the food. Like you're there for you all that. You feel like they actually feel like there's something they can get from you or something. So you need to be wise. Yeah. Be wise like the serpent. Be wise in choosing a sister.
Yeah. In choosing a sister, you have to be a sister yourself. Because if you want somebody
deep,
if you want someone to be there for you, listen to you when you're bringing out all your, whatever,
your grievances and
out. You need somebody to, party with. You need somebody to pray with. You need somebody to cry with. You need somebody to do some little
make money with.
Exactly, very important. We've had so much financial goals. And you need people that you be like to go through your failures with. Yeah. You need people to celebrate your successes with. And so if you are not those person yourself, why do you want to find such a person? Like, why would you start from yourself? Yeah. So I feel like to be a sister, if you really need us as sisters, then you need to be our sister.
Sister?
Be our sister. Be our sister. Support us on this journey so that we can all, be there for each other, celebrate each other's successes, learn, and come out.
Make the world a better place.
With flying colors.
So, as you can tell them about our segments, we've got something really interesting.
No, before we talk about segments, let's talk about some experiences that made us believe in sisterhood. We've spoken about some. There's one I want to talk about. There's this one that I mostly tell people, which was on my wedding day.
Okay,
so guys,
I feel like I haven't heard this before. Let me sit well.
Yes.
Sit upright and
so on my wedding day.
What happened? I also have a story on that day.
On Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday.
I want to cry. Okay, I never mentioned this to you. It was Sunday. Wait, you came. When did you come? You came on Friday.
Yeah, I think on Friday.
Came on Friday. On Saturday, I was very busy. I was going up and down.
I didn't even see her.
And on Sunday, it's a culture. It's not like religion.
Okay.
You are supposed to recite some verses of the Quran and everything in the morning. So I was
like
rehearsing. Yeah, I was rehearsing and doing everything. And more came. But that particular Sunday morning, that the knot was going to be tied, I was very emotional. I was really thinking, Charlie, you're going to leave this singleness alone.
Your time is no longer here.
Charlie, like,
yeah.
It's a good decision, though.
Oh, of course.
It's a good decision, but singleness the B. But I'll still choose marriage.
Why are you confusing? Sorry.
So that day,
what happened?
I was in the room. So my husband texted me with his message and the whole
romantic man.
Oh, you're going to be my wife, blah blah blah. And I was crying. And you sent after his test, you sent yours. It was a long one. Rabi, look at you. You're such a beautiful girl. I don't know if I can read it. I wish I can read it.
While you search for that message you're talking about, let me share my very experience, guys. Her wedding ceremony, I had this very beautiful experience. It's not something very serious, but like the hospitality, is that a word? Hospitality. Oh my God! Actually, my brother.
Hospitality.
No, it's hospitality. There's no BBR inside. So the hospitality of the people was spot on. And
because we are Ghanaians.
Yeah, definitely. Ghanaians we are known for that. We are known for that. But like I could feel this thing, like I belonged there. Yeah. And the funny thing is, they just saw me and they assumed I understood Hausa. And I would never tell you I don't understand it. I was like, they were talking to me in Hausa and I'll be smiling. I'm just looking at their gestures and all, and I just keep guessing, okay, she could be meaning this, she could be meaning that. And then one woman called me and she spoke English and I responded. She was like, oh, so you could actually respond. And I was laughing. I was like, oh, I'm now learning the Hausa. And she was happy. And good thing is I speak Ga, so it's like almost everyone in that vicinity can speak Hausa and Ga. And we started speaking Ga and English. And early morning, breakfast in bed. that was it.
It's because we are close to Kolegono and Damashi. So
I've never had that taste anywhere. The kose was out of this world.
Wow.
Hey,
so shout out to the Coco Selezima community.
Hey.
Yes, from
It was homemade though. It was homemade. It was
really they did it from the house.
I really enjoyed it. And anytime I came around,
they did in
the house. Anytime I came around, like I went to the house where she was lodged. They're like, have you eaten Rabi's mom? Hey, God, come. Come and take me. You're just starting by come and take me. Oh, I mean, like they were really lovely.
Of course, come and take me. Like during my wedding there. There's my uncle that sponsored a lot of meat.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He promised one cow. He promised one cow. Then the day before the he was like, he has 2 cows. If you have a cow, you can come for it. If you don't have a car, he keep his car. I'm like, how can we say we don't have a car? At least another cow. So that was how we got a lot of meat. And so now I have my message.
Okay, let's hear it.
I have my message.
Okay.
And how?
I don't really remember all of it, but I think I have some.
So this is how the message reads.
Okay.
It's a bittersweet moment when you realize the person you have shared so much joy with, or when you realize the person you have shared so much joy with will be given away in marriage to another, and you may not have the full access to her like previous times. But I'm super excited. One of the biggest challenges in this world is finding love, and you have succeeded in doing so. Hold on to it tightly. I'm super happy to see you open your heart and allow yourself to be loved. You are such a beautiful and smart woman. It's not surprising why Muba chose to marry you quickly.
Real quick.
I know he will treat you like the queen you are. Like you never told me
queen.
You are now becoming one with the love of your life. Yeah. I have full faith in your union. Never give up on this special bond you share with your soulmate.
Yeah.
Receive grace to look beyond the weaknesses and limitations of your spouse. That's some advice there. But embrace the strength and honor as your head. Let your marriage be filled with peace and long-lasting joy. Amen. Let there be an abundance of blessings on every side. And she wrote, Amen. She didn't write Amen. Your wedding makes me happier than ever. You are so lucky, girlfriend. You have found your heart's beat. Don't think too much, my friend. Allow your heart to feel the deepest joy. Your wedding will be the most glamorous ever.
And it was.
Yeah. If you need me to help with anything, I'm a call away. I'm I should put my husband's name there. And so what caught me is what I will never forget with this message is at the time that you sent it, I was already like in tears because of the message my husband sent.
And crying bride.
You also sent this.
Yeah.
And so at that point, at some point in my life, even till now, I appreciate genuine relationships. Not relationships. I appreciate genuine concerns raised about me, genuine opinions, genuine wishes.
Yeah, even criticisms.
If it's my birthday, I would prefer having 2 wishes from people I believe are happy wishing me, and not just people that because it's my birthday and I've posted it, they're also wishing me. I've grown to realize that that's the best way to go. But growing up, I would prefer like me being on everybody's status. Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday,
that's
happy
a sign
birthday.
Of growth and maturity.
But now, I really appreciate it when I feel the genuineness in people's wishes or opinions about me. And that was what I felt at that time. And so reading it, I was crying. And this girl walked in. When she came in, Maud, you see me crying. And she didn't ask me anything. Rabi, why are you crying?
What should I say now?
Why are you not crying? What happened? She just came in, got her corner, sat down, and started crying with me.
Make I join you. If you can't beat them, just join them.
She just came, sat down, and I was crying. I turned, I'm looking at this girl, she's crying like, yo, you're supposed to console me.
Seriously, I didn't even know. Like, I just walked into the room and it was like, the silence was speaking to me. It was like I already knew what she was thinking. I could feel and hear her thoughts, and I was just then. I was also emotional
and
about it.
And when I saw you crying, I was like, yeah, so
I understand.
I'm like, oh God, I have a partner. Let's cry together. I'm like, oh God, I have a partner. I started crying, and I don't know what it was about my crying because anyone that walked in and saw me crying didn't ask me of anything. They just look at you and say, "Alibad is my life." Like in Hausa, it means like they're wishing you good luck in your marriage. Like there should be peace in your marriage and everything. So they just walk in. I'm crying. Alibad is my life. Then they'll go. I'm like like. Everybody understood me at that point, and everybody left me to just cry my heart out. And at that point, I don't know why I was even crying. Not because I didn't want the marriage and everything, but that change of phase in your life. You know, it's not a small journey. One time we talk about it. You know, you're coming.
Married people
you're coming.
Guy.
But me, I'm still a single girl. Like if you have a brother.
Guys, you didn't hear that.
So yes, that was it. And you, before right now reading the message, and you say finding love is difficult, and now you found love.
You had a
blah blah blah, and
she would think all over the place, and it's like I succeeded in making her know, yo, calm down, relax, give someone a chance. And now we just exchange it. I'm like, give someone a chance, and now I'm the one who's like with a hard heart.
I feel like it's just time. Sometimes you just have to leave people to be in their time. Whatever is happening with you or whatever you are going through at a particular time in time. At a particular time in point in time, at a particular point in time,
but they did.
Just just do your best and leave the rest to Allah. Just let time lead or let time tell. Because Charlie, at the point that you were saying, Rabi, you need to be serious with your life.
It's like I was on her neck with that. I was like, you need to be serious with your life. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, this is
at that point I didn't want anyone.
Please be serious. Like, I took it so personal. Like, I was like, I didn't have.
Like, and it made me feel like I'm so like
not serious.
I'm so like yo, don't you know what you want for your life? Like
I don't know what came about me.
Life is not all about boyfriend, girlfriend. But when you have the right person, you go for it.
Sometimes opportunities come once in your lifetime and you meet that person and you know this is the person.
And sometimes you people go through a lot of things that, because at that time that you were telling me to be serious with my life, I've been serious with my life before that time. And I didn't see anything that seriousness brought to my life. You see, I've been serious in my life before that time. Right? So before that time, I'm like, okay, I'm that person. I have a serious boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. But before that time, I'm like, Charlie, right? It's GIG assignments and eating kebab in school.
Sausages, vitamins.
Come and just be on your phone doing I don't want
Frankies.
I don't,
wasting money here and there.
I don't want. It was worth it. It was so that is one moment. I mean, it was recent, but it's been one moment. And even the time of my preparation, time of my wedding preparation and everything, Maud was literally broke around that time. She'll call me.
She's talking about me. I'm never broke. I'm a child of God. I'm weak.
Right? Why did you choose this date? Is it?
Yeah.
Why did you choose this date? Like, this is the wrong date for me. I don't have money. And this. And I'm like, don't worry. And there's another thing you did with the plans for my bridal party.
Yeah, the
pre-wedding party. And you and a couple of my good friends, they're like, Rabi, what do you want? Fusi, Najat, Maimuna, Maud, and of course, all the friends that
videographer,
a videographer, right here. She's right here. He's been with me, you know, since I was born.
Years.
Since I was born, I guess.
Yeah.
So all of this, we were like, Rob, what do you want for your wedding? And I'm like, me, I just want to have a close party with my people before you can leave me to my family people, because now the family, they decided what to do with the bride.
Her as you please. We don't
care. They decided what to do with you. So they did really well, and at that time I really saw Maud's commitment, because financially I know at that point she was not really cool with it. She had a lot of things going on, but she was able to make sure that whatever commitments the other friends did financially, she would also do same. At some point she'd be like, Baby, okay, right now I don't have money, collect this money, I'll bring the rest later. And the rest later too will come. China more money. And she will still bring the money. And what's it called? Even after my wedding, you sent me another money, and you were like, you invited one course mate, and the person said he can't make it, and you were like, praise Fire Momo. And you were like, Fire Momo. I'm like, thank you. And she sent it to me. And so it's been a wonderful journey.
It's the least you can do. And you know, when like you do that, you put it's happy to know you're being appreciated. Like you know that I'm doing like all I can, and the person is actually seeing it. So that goes to say that we should actually appreciate our sisters when they do things for us, because it's like there's a thin line between being grateful and being ungrateful, because sometimes you feel like this person should be able to do this, but for all you know they look like they should be able to do it, but you don't know their true capabilities. And once they are doing it for you all the time, it's so easy for you to take it for granted. Like now you even feel like it's their responsibility, and if they don't do it, you are pissed.
You are so entitled.
Exactly.
No entitlement.
It's a good thing to always let people or sisters know that, Charlie, this little thing you did for me, I really appreciate it. And times when they can't do it, you don't let them know that I understand, but Charlie, still, you owe me. Take it by force.
It's been a wonderful journey. There's a lot. If we want to talk about us, how long have we been friends?
I don't know, but I feel like it's forever.
Since 2016 till now. We are in 2024.
So that's like
8 years.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah. So 2026 is going to be 10 years, right? So
we need to celebrate a decade.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that.
And 10 years anniversary is, how do they call it? There's no name for it. It's just 10 years anniversary.
What is it? Go check it out. Hey, you don't know 10 years. You don't know 100 years.
I know 50. Know about it. I know 100 century. I know 25 is silver.
A homework segment. What do you guys
I know. Think? Yeah, I think we should. I know 25 is silver. I know 50 is golden. And there's no 75.
I'm not telling you. You know, teachers do that a lot. No.
You don't know.
I'm a teacher. We do that a lot. Sometimes we want you to, exercise your
franchise.
What did the franchise come to do here?
Okay, so what segments do we have for them?
So we've got very interesting segments, and we're very straightforward people. We don't want to bombard you with 1,000 segments. So we have about 3.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, we have the Tell Us segment. It's simply Tell Us. We want to hear everything you have to say. That's what sisters do. So tell us, are you in a fix about something? Is this something you need advice on? We are not counselors, but definitely we've got something we can say.
We're on the streets.
You go to, what do they call them? Counselors, psychologists, and you're literally just telling them what they're just hearing you out there. You pay a lot of money for it. So see us as your physiotherapist. Hey, I go for physiotherapy a lot. Psychologists, we are not experts, but sharing can actually release your stress, and maybe it's an advice. Just tell us all about it.
Syria will make you laugh it out.
You heard that. So that's one segment. So let me tell you about the other segment.
What other segments do we have? So we have the segments where we are yet to get a name for it. I think because of the nature of it, we can even give it to you to actually name that segment for us.
Yeah.
Because the nature of the segment is that we put on questions on our social media handles for you to give us your opinions on that. Questions like, when was your last breakup? how did you know that your fiancé or your boyfriend was not your boyfriend's girlfriend? Then kind of questions like, tell us how you think we should name them. We should name that segment.
And then there's the other one. So that's the homework for you. I just mentioned the homework segments. Guys, what do you guys think about it? So tell us what you think about that. And then there's the 5 tips for the
sisters.
5 tips for the
sisters.
So there's this thing I do when I came to church, and you actually spell something out with your body. It's so interesting. When you're doing, you see someone.
So I'm saying them as your words.
Oh no, I'm not saying your kids. Come on. I'm being a sister. I'm being a sister. It's so interesting.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
So 5. Come on, let's do it, guys. Do this. 5 tips. No, 4. After 4, let's just do 4. For the sister. I like the S. So yeah, that's one segment we go for you. Okay. And then the last one is what you have for us. I mean,
yeah. So we have 3. We have 3. So tell us. And we have 5 tips for the sisters. And we have the one we'll be posting on social media, which we want you to decide the name for it.
Yep.
And what else do we have to add? It's been an amazing episode.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it. Nothing serious today. Just knowing us, knowing where we came from. What beje. What beje.
She didn't know
that.
And
so shout outs to what school?
Alumni.
No, we are alumni.
Yeah.
We are alumni of Unimark.
Isn't it Unimark?
But I don't like mentioning it as Unimark. I don't know. I like to mention it as Ghana Institute of Journalism.
I think they have Unimark GIJ, Unimark
GIL. It's now Unimark IJ.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Unimark IJ.
Okay. Yeah. And then most importantly, let's not forget, we have 2 entities to acknowledge. It's a very, very important part. Okay, so guys, listen to it.
Are you ready? Yes, they're ready. The thing is that
we couldn't have done this.
Exactly. I wanted to bring it. We couldn't code. It's important to have a community of like-minded people. That's why this community of sisters is very important.
Partnership.
Besides just talking to you, we are going to have live events when it's necessary. We are going to have times together, like just the sisters, like no men allowed. Some things are for women only.
Sorry, men.
So we are doing this together with our photographer who is Icons. He's been with me since I was born, and he's been with Maud since she became a sister. And so thank you so much for being with us. He's a photographer, he's a videographer. You can follow him on his TikTok. You can follow him on YouTube as well. He's there at Swag Style. Yeah. And you can also find him at Icons Photography. And so thank you, Icons.
And most importantly, guys, look around. What do you see? How do you find this place?
Aesthetics.
You should be seeing more. We're going to take you outside, okay? So before I even mention the name of this place, we're going to have a video on our social media handles. You get to check this place out, guys. This place is like heaven.
Heaven on earth.
Actually named Jannah Villas. Yeah. Okay, and Jannah means heaven. It's one thing I've learned today. So Jannah Villas is hosting us, guys. They are partners for WhatsApp Sisters. So go search for them, Jannah Villas. Patronize this place. I tell you, it's exquisite. They have a gym, they have a meeting room,
they have a pool,
they have 2-bedroom apartments, they have a swimming pool, they have
a restaurant.
They have everything. Just think of it, and they have it. It's a super.
And
super,
one thing about Jannah
great place
Villa,
to be.
One thing about Jannah Villa is it's not just a hotel room. You do not just get a hotel. It's an apartment. It's fully furnished. You have 2 bedrooms. every apartment has 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
You have a kitchen fully furnished. You can cook in the kitchen or come to the restaurant. And so it's like you can have a long stay in Jenna Villa, a short stay, a night stay, anything.
And there's the hall where we are now. There's the hall.
There's a hall, exactly.
Feel free in the sofas. I mean, the place is so cozy. So
cozy.
Jenna Villa is the place to be. It's been awesome having you. Over to you.
Rabi, your sister. And
let's call me Nakokoi. I prefer that. It makes you know I'm Ghanaian, right?
Nakokoi.
And in my African prints, I'm projecting Africa across the globe.
So what am I projecting?
You are Mrs. T.
I'm projecting.
She doesn't know what she's projecting, guys.
Of course I know what I'm projecting. But if she's projecting Africa, I'm doing it in a religious way. So, you know, I don't need to say it. So thank you for being with us.
Aww.
I know this journey is going to be a fantastic one. We are going to bring you content. We are going to bring you episodes that are worth listening, and not just because we are doing it for doing sake.
So guys,
we need you on board.
Yeah.
We really need you on board.
So until we meet you next time, it's What's Up, Sister?